21st of June 2013. We will start our sitting meditation. Straighten the body and close the eyes slightly. Relax the whole body and mind. Focus the mind on the nose to know the breath. If we are not used to be mindful, it may be difficult to be mindful. Whatever happens, we must go on our practice. We are always using our body and mind. That's why we should know about the truth of our body and mind. To know the truth of our body and mind, we must be mindful to ourselves. Focus on the breath and keep our mind not to go outside. We used to misunderstand ourselves as something or someone. Now we will try to find out the truth. If we are mindful to the breath, we will know the breath. Continuous mindfulness to the breath is necessary to get more and more concentration. The practice of mindfulness may be easy or difficult. We must continue our practice. We must not give up or abandon whether we are able to practice or not. Searching for the truth is what we all should do. If there is no truth, we don't need to search for the truth. At first, we must be able to find out the truth, to use only, to do only, to know only, to experience only. And then we must be able to find out the original truth, which are original impermanent nature and original permanent nature. To find out the truth to use only, the practice of mindfulness is necessary. We all must try not to reject and not to attach to the practice of mindfulness. If we are not mindful, we are rejecting the practice. While we are practicing mindfulness, we must try to abandon paying attention to the practice of mindfulness. If we cannot abandon our habits of paying attention to what we are doing, our practice will be practicing with attachment. To use only means using without misunderstanding of something or someone and without attachment. We used to misunderstand ourselves as someone and practice of mindfulness as something. Yeah. Whatever we do, we are using this misunderstanding. Our habitual and normal actions are not using only, not doing only. We must use the practice of mindfulness and ourselves to be using only. We used to be take care of ourselves and our actions. To be using only or doing only, these habits are necessary to abandon. Abandoning our habits is trying to stop our physical, oral, and mental action. It doesn't mean not to take care of ourselves or not to do anything. To be able to abandon our habits, we must do good deeds as much as we can. It may be the most difficult things we can do. This practice is changing the power we are using. The more we are mindful to ourselves, we will be able to know the power of feeling or recognition or creation or consciousness. Sometimes the power of consciousness may be evident. One of the power may be evident in a moment. We must be able to be mindful to this power. The more we are mindful to our body, we will be able to know our body is nothing but combination of four elements. In our body, we must be able to know the energies of four elements, which are softness and hardness, cohesion and liquidity, movement and stillness, hotness and coolness. If we are feeling well, the energy of softness may be evident. If we are feeling pain, the energy of hardness or tightness may be evident. One of these energies may be evident in a moment. These energies and powers are not something, not someone. They appear from nowhere and they disappear to nowhere. This energy or power appear and disappear within a very, very short moment. They do not exist before the pleasant moment and beyond the pleasant moment. There is no one who creates this energy or power. These energies or power are happening every moment, but not the same. Although they are connected, there is connection to each other, they are not the same. In fact, these are the power and energy of original impermanent nature. The aim of mindfulness is to be aware of the power or energies of the original impermanent nature these powers and energies are appearing and disappearing continuously. The more we know about ourselves, the more we will be able to abandon wrong view of something or someone, me or mine. Misunderstand this power and energy as something. When we know movement of the body, we will misunderstand I am moving. When we know hotness, we will misunderstand I am hot.
Khi chúng ta những cái yếu tố nóng thì chúng ta có thể tôi nóng.
When we know feeling bad, we will misunderstand I am feeling bad. If we recognize something, we will misunderstand I remember it.
Từ mà chúng ta kia cái gì đó chúng ta cho rằng tôi nhớ.
If there is desire to do something, we will misunderstand I want to do something. If consciousness or awareness appears in us, we will misunderstand I know it. The idea of I or you me or mine, male or female are getting root in our heart or in our mind. Because of attachment to wrong view, we cannot understand beyond this and that or something or someone. We must be mindful to ourselves. And then we must be able to know the power and energies of the original impermanent nature. We need to listen to Dhamma talk or Buddha teaching to be able to detach from our normal wrong view. To know about meditation, we must meditate. To know about keeping precept, we must keep precept. To know about doing good deeds, we must do good deeds. But we must be careful to be using only, doing only, knowing only, experiencing only. Not to reject and not to attach. There may be understanding or not understanding about my teaching or about their practice. If there is understanding, trying to detach from that understanding. If there is no understanding, trying to detach from that no understanding. To be able to detach from something, we must abandon our habit of paying attention to something. We will share our merits. May all merits we have done till now be dedicated to all sentient beings. May all beings rejoice and share in our merits.